everyone, I am Janvi Pawar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you people are new here, then today we're going to talk about British versus American accent. Now, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. You have a personal choice which accent you prefer more, and also, well, everyone has their choices, whatever accent you prefer, but this video is just for the sake to tell you guys the main difference between British and American accent. And before we get started, if you people are interested to learn British or American accent, then I've got some British and American accent courses on the app Torina, which you can buy, and I will be the one who will be giving you out lectures and everything. So make sure you download the app. The link is in the description box below, and check the courses out. And while you're at it, there are even more courses that I'm providing, so make sure to check those out too. All right, now let's get started. Now, as I just said, is that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I usually prefer British accent more, but then I speak American accent a lot, so it's kind of equal. I like both accents. For me personally, I think American accent is really chill, and it's just super cool, whereas British accent is pretty expressive and it sounds a little more sophisticated. So these are just my personal opinions. So now let's get started. So the first difference is the intonation. Now, what is intonation? Intonation is the way you pronounce a word. How much do you exaggerate a word? How much do you lengthen a vowel? So the first thing, and right now the accent I'm talking in is American. So the first thing you people need to know is that British people, they lengthen their words. They what? They lengthen their words. Whereas American people, they speak pretty slow. Now, if you people think by slow, I mean they speak on a speed really slow. So I'm not talking about speed here. I'm not talking about what? I'm not talking about speed here. I'm talking about the way they have just one tone, kind of monotonous, So that one tone is, they rarely change that. Whereas, on the other hand, British people are pretty expressive. They express their words more, they lengthen their words more, like I am doing right now. And wow, I've been talking in an American accent for a long time now. The British people, they tend to do what? They tend to lengthen their words more. Whereas American people, they speak pretty slow, they tread slow. So that's what you people need to know. All right, moving on with our American accent now. The R's. Now, what you people need to know is that Americans, they roll their tongue. Roll what? They roll their tongue while talking or while pronouncing R. For example, the word heart. So they're going to roll their tongue and pronounce the word or pronounce the letter. So when you're pronouncing the letter R in American accent, you're going to have to roll your tongue. And it's your choice if you're going to roll it upwards or downwards. So usually it's part, not pot, it's part. And in American accent, in British accent, the rule is that we do not pronounce R in British accent. R's not pronounced. My handwriting is super pretty, I know, so please ignore it, y'all. And over time, you're gonna get used to it. So R is not pronounced after a vowel. So in British accent, we do not pronounce R after a vowel, for example, here. So in American accent, it's heart. In British accent, it's hot. In American accent, this is hard. In British accent, it's hard. In this one, it does not have a vowel before it. So in American accent, it's pretty. Whereas in British accent, it's pretty. So it's ah. Basically, you're not going to pronounce it before a vowel, okay? Moving on. So the T's. Now, what you need to know about T's is that American people, they usually drop their T's. They usually what? They usually drop their T's, or they pronounce a flap T sound. or they pronounce what? Flap T sound. But according to standard British accent, according to what? Standard British accent, you're always going to pronounce T. For example, in the word British. So a British guy will always say British, British, whereas an American guy will say British, British. So he's pronouncing the T as a flap T sound. So it's more like British, British, whereas a British guy will British, British. So this is the difference. Moving on, yeah, they shorten words a lot. Who shorten words? Americans. Who shorten? Let me write it here. Americans, they shorten their words a lot. For example, the word water. So a British guy will say water, water. So they're just not pronouncing the R, but Americans will pronounce it as water, water. So, it's usually pretty fast. It's fast and they shorten the word. So, but the British guy will take his whole time to pronounce the word, like water, water. But American guy will pronounce it as water, water, pretty fast, and they shorten the vowel. So these are the major differences. Of course, there are many similarities, and I think I'm going to be making a video on that pretty soon too. But these are the major differences between British and American accent. I hope to see you guys in another video lecture, and if you people need more updates on my life, well, if you want that, or if you need daily dose of English speaking skills, or how to improve your English, or a daily dose of motivation, then you can follow me on my social media, especially on my Instagram, because that's where I usually post. And so I'm just looking forward to see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, you all. Stay safe and make sure you check out the link. Bye!